Thank you. Hello, my name is Elisa Scott. I am the founder of Intuitive Edge. I had the great opportunity to work for a very long time in in-house positions, large companies. I'm an attorney by trade. I'm actually an entrepreneur now, but I am an attorney as well. And I worked in the corporate environment, so I got to look at a lot of different things. I didn't only work in legal roles, so this is where this alternative legal services comes from. We're also a certified women-owned company, and we are your contracts solution. So our journey started in 2015. I started this company. We started a small business program so that we could help small businesses with all their legal services. And in addition to the legal services, we can also help them manage and maintain their contracts as they grow. I networked all over town and all over Texas to find a large customer because I thought it would be more sustainable to my business to find a large customer. As a result, we were able to sign a 3-year contract with Dell a few months ago. And we are expecting to be able to earn $250,000 in revenue by June of 2019, next year. And then we'll grow from there. My vision is for us to be known. There are alternative legal services providers popping up here and there. There's a tremendous market for it, and it's growing. I want people to think about Intuitive Edge when they have a contracts issue. To achieve growth right now, I'm not asking for any funding at the moment. I am asking for mentorship. I want to dive in and brainstorm with somebody that has a lot more pricing model experience than I do, and I want to understand how I can create more revenue streams and make sure that I'm providing value-added services that are cost-effective. And so what exactly do we do? So anything related to business-to-business contracts in a company and the related processes, management, and consulting. So a typical example might be a company has agreements, written agreements with its customers. It has lots of written agreements with its suppliers and vendors. Of course, depending on the company, it will depend on the degree of complexity and the degree of volume. We organize contracts, we analyze contracts, we provide gap assessments, we standardize terms, we streamline process, we institutionalize and train, and we synergize by helping companies extract more value out of their contracts. Who do we help? We have 3 customer segments. One is the mature business, which is like the Dell example that I gave. The transition companies are a company like Interstate Batteries, which we also have done some work with. And then we have the established phase companies, which is our small business program. And we want to help those companies grow and work alongside them as they grow. These companies may be experiencing one or more of these problems at varying degrees. And the bottom line is that contracting can be very complicated and time-consuming. Many of these companies that may be experiencing one or more of those problems may turn to a Big 5 consulting firm to help them. They may turn to law firms, or they may turn to an alternative legal services provider that can help them if they know of one. We're available, and we're unique because we are we provide hands-on experts, subject matter experts. We are highly collaborative. We will get to know our customers' business very well. And we are, and we will keep our pricing simple. Now, I want to introduce you to our team that's been helping us, put this puzzle together. We currently have a few people on the team. Let me introduce you. Erica is our general counsel, and she's also our attorney for our small business program. I have Cass, who's a part-time CFO, And John is our senior attorney that's also our lead for our Dell projects. We have Emily, who is a project attorney and our blog writer. And we have Sharona, who's our marketing manager. And to take another look at our team, this is the organization, and the green represents what roles we're fulfilling today. A lot of it by me and a lot of it by our other parts of the team. The blue areas show areas that we want to build out as we grow. And I'm actually really proud of my team because, as evidenced by this testimonial, our team's been enabling peace of mind with our customers. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna start this off.
Sure.
Well, Brian Marshall was a previous supplier of diversity for Dell. So, yeah, I was part of
Great.
managing their $3.5 billion in spend. So, the question for you that pops up, so this is your first contract with Dell.
Mm-hmm.
The question, and here's how I always did it, is it's the test, can you meet the 250K capacity first, then throw more at you. So the question really is more about on your capacity. I'm not looking for scale yet, because that's go bigger. Can you manage capacity? Because there's a lot of room there under that general procurement piece where you're at, which I'm familiar with. So it's that making sense? Kind of, can you, if they throw more capacity at you, can you handle that capacity?
Yeah, so we've established a flex team approach. So I have a core team, which is a team A, which basically what we're going to deploy into Dell for our 30-day proof of concept.
Yep.
And then I have all kinds of resources that are available, some of which I just introduced you to, and others that are available on a project basis. So I'm working on a project basis at first, but I have many people in my pipeline that I have procured directly myself. I know these people. I want to hire some of them in the future, and I'm able to deploy a large team. Now, we did send a proposal to Facebook at one point, and we were going to deploy 40 attorneys to do a very complicated but very quick turnaround for their issues that we're having with the data privacy. And we were partnering with a law firm to help us do that. And
It'll take you from 250 to $500,000 up to $1 million real quick.
yeah, definitely.
I know you said you were looking for help on pricing, but can you explain your pricing model for the small business component? Because they need the most amount of help and they have the least ability to pay.
So right now we're doing hourly rate, and we have a subscription monthly fee for contracts management, the ongoing activities. We are looking at doing packages. So you get so much legal services in a year if you pay this much up front. We've kind of struggled with that a little bit. We tried it, and it's really difficult to figure out exactly what you're going to do because some small businesses need their hand held a lot and others don't so much. But that's one of the reasons I want to brainstorm with someone I know there's a way to do it. I know that there is other ways to price than always going back with the hourly rate.
I'm in the marketing world, so that's kind of where the space I'll be in. I just did a quick scan, just a quick little Google scan. You come up when I type in Intuitive Edge. I'm a little confused though, just of some of the positioning. It sounds like you're definitely there for small businesses, but it also sounds like you also are here for a larger Fortune 100, 500 companies. What's your thoughts on marketing moving forward as far as messaging goes, and also what's your social strategy? Because although we know that some of these bigger companies, you can build a relationship and social may not make an impact, but social has the ability to do a lot of the marketing for you. So, and right now, it seems like a lot of the social's focused on you. So what are your thoughts moving forward?
Yeah, so you're right. There's different messaging. There's different messagings to those three segments that I just pointed out. For the small businesses, we do have advertising out for legal services. So we have companies, just call us based on ads that we have out with like what's it called, Yelp, Yelp and some other online listings. For the larger businesses, all the opportunities that we have got in front of have actually been through my own networking. What I want to do is, once we have a better cash flow, is be able to invest more money into the marketing and somebody that actually knows what they're doing, somebody like you, and help me get the lay of the land on that. I have a lot of ideas, but I just don't have a lot of money.
So I must have you worked with nonprofits?
I'm sorry,
Have you
repeat?
worked with nonprofits?
No, I have not.
So the secret to, in the private industry, and I wrote this, tell your story in the form of solutions. Here's how it works. Show your value. So I would always like the individual that kept sending me the notes. I may not respond, but hey, Brian, thought about you. I'm working with a client now. Here's what we're doing. Here's the solution. So when I'm in the segments and they come up with, hey, I got this issue, I got the person for you. Continue to tell your story internally, whoever you're working with the contract. Every time you do something, it's a, hey, here's what we're currently doing, thought about you, Dell.
Yeah. And
that's how that works internally.
Yeah,
Just a little tip.
that's definitely true. And you have to be doing something to be able to start sharing something.
You're in the
So I think,
business,
yeah,
secure.
exactly, yeah. So thank you, yes.
And that's it, Lisa.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well done. Lisa Scott with Intuitive Edge.
Thank you.